Have I told you the male sedation hypothesis?
No.
I'm giving you this. Okay. You know what young male syndrome is?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Throughout history, if you have a surplus of sexless men, especially reproductive age sexless men, and they are unpartnered, they tend to cause problems. They societal disruption. They set cars on fire and push over granny. They get together in mobs and try to cause uprisings and such. It's called young male syndrome. It's pretty well studied throughout history. And you can look at a ton of societies if they have had an imbalanced sex ratio that skews male, really not good. This happened Portugal, 1800s. The first sons were allowed to get married. Subsequent sons were permitted to go on galleon ships to explore the new world, i.e. exported from the country so that they would not stick about, be disruptive, and cause issues.
Interesting.
The question that I have is, where is all of the incel violence at? Given that we are living in a society which has the highest rates of sexlessness and uncoupledness, especially among reproductive age young men, we should see an in-kind rise in young male syndrome. This should be lots of antisocial behavior. This is not a request. This is not a demand. There should be more school shootings than there are. There should be more mass spree killers from dejected, rejected young men. And the question is, why is young male syndrome not manifesting in the manner that we may have thought it would have done, specifically in groups as well, like getting together, causing political uprisings, pushbacks, and stuff like that? My belief is that men are being sedated out of their status-seeking and reproductive-seeking behavior through screens, porn, and video games, that they're getting a titrated dose of what they would have needed to get from the real world previously, and it's not enough to make them satisfied and happy in life, but it is enough to sedate them out of going to seek that in the real world. So porn is a titrated dose of sexual satisfaction. Screens are a titrated dose of what coalitional behavior might be like. Video games are a titrated dose of what status-seeking behavior might be like, also a bit coalitional too. And I think that men are sedated out of what would have ancestrally been a huge issue. We've created a generation of men who are no longer that dangerous, but are largely useless. And it's like 51-49 that you would probably prefer useless men to dangerous men. And the only reason that you prefer it that way is because it's times of peace. But if you ever need those guys to actually be useful, you're fucked. So yeah, male sedation hypothesis.
Is that your hypothesis?